Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Sherelle. I'm the host of Let's Talk the Show, and this ain't a podcast. I want to thank y'all for joining me this Tuesday like you do every Tuesday. I got a great show in store for you, per usual. So welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to have you guys. We have a great episode in store for you. We have a special guest joining. I really am so excited, you guys. We're going to have so much fun today. I literally can't wait. So let's get into it. As you guys join in, you know the routine. Before we do anything, we gotta start with what we're grateful for. Too often we find ourselves getting caught up on what we could have, what should have happened, what could happen, and the next thing, instead of being grateful for what we do have, what we are, who we do have in our lives. So that's super important. So I'm gonna always kick it off first. I want to say that today I am grateful for being no, that sounds that's whack. I want to say today I'm just grateful for I don't know. Drop in the comment section what is something y'all grateful for. Let me see something. Okay. What's something you guys are grateful for? I would say that I am grateful for I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know right now. I'll wait till our special guest to get here. I see you join, Key. So go ahead and click the send the request, and then I'll get you in on the live, and we'll go from there. I'll give you guys what I'm grateful for once Key gets here. So we'll go from there. Maybe she'll inspire me, give me some ideas. Let me get her on here, guys. Okay. Somebody said, I am grateful for God's grace. I like it. I like it. I see. Hey,
Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. Okay. Wait, first of all, is your mom okay?
Yes, everything's
Oh,
fine.
good.
Everything's fine. I'm fine. I just didn't want to be late because I appreciate you having me.
Of course. I'm so glad you joined, girl. Okay, so first things first, I know you were just in there, so I know you just heard me say it, but before we get any show started, we got to start with something that we're grateful for. It's important that
Okay.
we be mindful of the things we have and not so focused on the next thing, but that we're grateful for, we do have where we are and who we do have. So, what's something you're grateful
You know what? I'm grateful for the things that my body still allows me to do.
for? Ooh,
Hmm.
amen. Amen. Because that's an underrated blessing.
It is. Seriously.
That is a underrated blessing. Grateful for the things my body still allows me to do.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm still that one because I didn't have one today. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for things that my body still allows me to do. I
Amen.
was why you say that? What made you say that?
I don't know. I know you follow me. So I've been on like a fitness journey.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of health situations
Yeah.
last year that caused me to have to sit down and just kind of realign with myself and my body. I'm 33, and I don't know if just like being in your 30s, your body just starts saying, is
Yeah.
tired and stuff. So I'm currently dealing with a knee injury, but I've been working out for the past like 3.5 months nonstop, and I'm very proud of the things that my body allows me to do. So I'm very grateful for that.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I don't know what happened with the body in 30. I don't know. I don't know. It's janky. It's real janky in the 30s for some reason.
Yeah.
Um I don't know. I don't know. I you know what? I be trying to cautious because everybody always say like, "Oh, we getting old," and I feel like people would just be claiming like sickness, and I don't know why I feel like that, but I always feel like people claim sickness. Oh, we
Yeah.
getting old, our bodies this, but then sometimes it really do be like some shit just ain't hitting like you used to. It just don't hit
Yeah.
in your 30s like you used to in your 20s. So I feel it. I like that.
Yeah. And
I
I necessarily wouldn't even say it's the 30s. Health is wealth. And I think that
ooh
our bodies just change, with the seasons, with the times,
yeah
trauma, different things make our bodies, react and change. And I just feel like right now I'm trying to move every little muscle I got.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I think that's a good point. I think as I've gotten older, I'm starting to realize that trauma really does impact the body in
Mm,
so many ways that people don't don't realize. I think that I'm hearing more of like regulating your nervous system and
hmm
how things like anxiety can literally be the way your body stores trauma and like so many things
Yeah.
that happens in our bodies can be due to trauma that we've suffered. So I that's a really good point. That's a really good point. I like that. You coming in with some good stuff. I like this already. Okay, so now
I'm
do
so
okay.
nervous. Okay, go ahead.
I know you said that. I was like, what? What?
I'm low key shy. People don't know that, but I have like I love Pilates and yoga. I do them both. So
You
I,
do?
I see
Okay.
somebody saying that. Is it Kamaya?
Okay, Melita.
Oh, Kimalitha. Oh, that's a full name. It's a beautiful name. Kimalitha. I love that.
Pilates and yoga. Yep, they sure do. I just saw, you know what? We're gonna get into YouTube, but we're gonna talk about this Pilates. I just saw this guy say that he did like I think he said he tried Pilates and he was in there crying. I was like, I'm not trying to go nowhere and
Pilates
like
is
have
a bit
me
tough.
crying. He said what?
Pilates can be a bit tough.
Yes, I heard
hmm
that. Okay, so what happens when you're in Pilates? Like what is it? What's going on?
It's working like every fine muscle in the body. Some muscles and spaces of your body that you didn't even know you had, baby. I'm telling you, it'd be like, whoa, like yoga is a ultimate stretch, and then Pilates is like a muscle stretch that's just crazy. And it honestly is such a beautiful thing. It's
Really?
so much fun. It's so much fun when you're done with it. You like, wow.
Okay, how'd you get into Pilates? I like hearing the girls in this Pilates now. I like this.
Honestly, I have a homegirl named Sarah. She is my honestly the reason why I started working out as much as I do. She is on a health journey, fitness journey, and she's been really going crazy over the last couple years. And I was always making excuses like, I can't go, I can't go. So now that I'm in it and I've been like so heavily in the gym, I just started adding like Pilates in and yoga in. So I'll find all the cool free Pilates classes and yoga classes around Detroit. There's so many amazing ones on Eventbrite. Like they be really cool, and I just love going now. And I'm excited for what's next.
Absolutely. I like it. I like it. Okay. So Key, let's get into it because I want to bring up how we unofficially met. So if you guys did
Okay.
not get a chance to see the promo, there is a clip, there's a carousel.
Mhm.
Hmm. That
Mhm.
doesn't sound right. I don't know why that don't sound right, but that ain't right. A carousel.
Mhm.
Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I posted some clips. And so initially, Key, I saw Dej tag you as the creative director and the stylist for her album rollout early on, I think late last year. And then I was scrolling on Threads. If you guys go to the show's page, you guys can see this. I was scrolling on Threads, and you made a post and was like, "I'm a creative director. I do really cool things." And I saw your name, and I was like, "Wait a second, I saw this girl name before." And then I immediately this is talking about manifesting. I was like, I have got to have you on the show because I
Oh,
love that album rollout. Like, or what if it was promo? I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this was fire. Like, I was like, god damn, this is heat.
thank
This
you.
was just like okay. So let's get into that. First off, before we get into how you got on to working with Dave, let's rewind back because from what I recall seeing, were you at kind of like a standstill with your career, and then a friend reached out to you, and that's how you got that opportunity?
Um, mm, Kinda. So I've been a creative director for about 8 years,
Okay.
and I've worked with several brands doing their marketing, creative direction, social media marketing, SMS marketing, email marketing. I does it all. And I've worked with some pretty heavy hitter brands, some of them helping discover who they are as a brand on social media and, getting them to their first $1 million. Like I've really put in the time and the effort with
Okay.
and also musicians. I've worked with other local artists doing their creative direction for videos or their marketing campaigns for their albums. And what happened with Dage, honestly, is that I am a shot shooter, so I'm gonna shoot my shot. If there's
Ooh.
something that I see that I feel like my creative belongs to or can coordinate with, I'll say, "Hey, like let's do this." So that's kind of what happened. She posted something, and I was just like, let me put together a shoot for you. And she was like, say less. And then literally like a month later, I had collaborated with her team and I brought my team on. And, I had my cousin who's a hairstylist. She came and did her braids, the baldy braids she had for that shoot. And then I had my photographer, Sarah, come in. I had me do the styling. I used my friend's studio and she came and we did the shoot and we've been together ever since then. We've been together ever since then. Because she loved me and I love her. That's my twin. I
Hold
love her. So
on. What the heck? So hold on. Let this be an example. You just shot your shot. Was like, yo, I think I would be good to help with this, and it started from there.
I have a resume. I have you if you see the brands that I work for, you'll know my work. Like any brand that I've ever worked for probably would give me like a 5-star rating. And honestly,
That's
say
fire.
and honestly say like when Kanika has touched someone's photo or
I
their
like
social
that.
media or their videos, like I just have a special touch that I know that everybody can know when I'm there, which is cool.
Right.
I like that.
Your signature. So you have your signature, and they know when they see it that it's you.
Hmm.
I love that. Okay, so oh wow, this is amazing. Okay, so let's talk about this. What let's okay, let's rewind back. What exactly is creative directing?
So creative directing is honestly, how can I put what I do as a creative director?
Yeah.
I am a visual artist. I would say I'm a visual artist who puts together aesthetically pleasing visuals for a brand or a consumer or an artist,
Yeah.
just anyone, honestly, like
Yeah.
anyone can get creative directed or anyone can be a creative director. It just depends on like what you know. So basically I A&R, you know what A&R,
Okay.
I A&R someone's brand in a sense. Like I turn them up. That's what I like to call. I just
I
turn
like that.
I take them, and if I see a vision that can be carried with them, I bring it to life. I bring aesthetically pleasing visuals to life for people.
I like that. I
Whether
like
it's
that.
anything, like I do creative direction for people's birthday photo shoots. It doesn't matter. Like whatever it is, if you call me, I'm there.
I
So,
like it. How did you get into this? Like, where did this come about, or what? Like, was this something that you knew that you always had a touch that you wanted to add growing up, or did you just
mm,
evolve into an adult and was like, you know what, I got this skill, this talent. Let me start diddling dabbling.
so I was a makeup artist for a very long time, years and years and years and years and
Yes,
years
you
and years.
were.
And I retired from makeup. And while being a makeup artist, I would be on all of these really cool sets,
Yeah.
like video sets, photo shoots, and things like that. And I will always be the makeup artist, which I loved and adored because you can obviously show your artistry through makeup. But
Yeah.
what happened is I would be there and I'd be like, I think they should wear this instead, or I
Ooh.
think we should set design this way. I think they should pose this way. So it started becoming like this thing for me. And then I did it one day and I actually used to do like the makeup, the styling, and the creative direction. So it used to be like all in one. So yeah, it kind of just evolved from there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm really glad you said that because you see it so often where, especially service providers. So if you usually do, a lot of times you see a lot of makeup artists that double as nail techs and anything else, and I'm just trying to figure out how does that work? Can you explain that to me? I'm really curious. Like, how does that work? How the hell y'all so damn talented? How the hell you so damn talented? Like, how did you double? Like, how did that come about? Because I feel like if you do really well at makeup, because your face is beat. Let's not fake
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Let's not fake it, because like the face is given. Okay, never did decline. Ain't never. So if you have, I feel like when you have an eye for just beautiful things, like naturally you can find beautiful things elsewhere.
Yeah.
So how does that work for you? Is there, I don't, tell me about this. I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, how does this work?
I mean that's pretty much it. Like I've always been an artsy girl.
Mm-hmm.
Always been very artsy with my hands, loving to create things. I love getting dressed. Like I said, I love makeup, and I didn't love. glam makeup wasn't my favorite. I loved editorial makeup. So I wanted to
Oh,
draw lines and add stones and
okay.
turn you into a mermaid and do things like that. Like I love that type of stuff. So I just kind of took that into my artistry. So now when I create sets or I create mood boards for clients, there's usually a like fantasy visual to it.
Oh.
Because I just want to bring something to life and to know I can do that with my hands and like, work with my team. It just be like, this is so cool.
Yeah, it is. Like, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
I love this. I'm so amazed. I don't know. I just think it's so cool how you see a lot of times, like you're a makeup artist. Well, you say you're retired now, so you're not. You're a former makeup artist, but the
Hmm.
fact that you took that creativity that you were using with your hands, and that was more of a mental thing that you put on paper when you're making mood boards, or that you bring to life from scratch is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about because we're gonna. I want to dive. We're definitely talking about more about the Dej Loaf shoot, but let's talk about visual storytelling. A lot of people don't really know how to bring an idea from scratch to like right in front of you. In other words, a lot of people don't know what it's like to pull some shit out your ass and make it real. Like that's how I like saying it because essentially that's what it is. It's something in your mind that you bring to reality. And
Yeah.
so, what is that? What does that project look like when it goes from in your mind to like in front of your face? Can you walk us through like that process?
Yes. So it depends if it's coming from me, because okay, so I'll just talk about for me. For me, so let's see. If I have a client and a client's like, hey, I'm dropping this new product and we're doing it in the fall and this is what the product is. It could be a hair oil. I need to drop it. My brain goes into, like how could I sell the product first?
Oh,
Because we have to sell it. Like that's what it doesn't, if you have good marketing, it doesn't matter if things are not selling and you're not making money from it, you're not getting no ROIs, like nothing like that. Like, what's a beautiful visual without the money?
facts.
So I sit with myself and I kind of figure out like how does other people sell hair oil for one, because never reinvent the wheel. I tell people this all the time. And then I go from there and I say, okay, but let's add an aesthetically pleasing visual to this. Like, are we gonna do videos? Are we gonna do just short form content? Are we gonna do pictures? Like, what does this look like? But I wouldn't put the hair oil just on some hair and post a picture. No. I
Yeah.
would have you lean back in a sink with diamonds all over you and hair oil dripping down. You know what I mean? Like it's just like my
What
brain
the
just wants to
hell?
my my brain just wants to be creative. So then I start making a mood board, and my mood boards, I scratch off mood boards so many times. Like I'll make something and dump it, make it again, dump it, then I'll write it out, dump it. Like that's just kind of how it goes. And if I have a client who also wants to have a part in the creative process, we batter back and forth. Like I'll send it and be like, hey, how you feeling about this? And oh yeah, it's like, oh, and then what if we style you this way? Because creative direction comes with styling, it comes with set design, it comes with, a treatment if we're gonna do a video. So yeah, it's like it's a process. Sometimes it's very nerve wracking for
Yeah.
real. Sometimes I just feel completely uncreative and I just have to sit with myself and really just get there. You wanna know what makes me creative? Music videos.
Ooh. Hey, no facts.
I love a good
No.
music video.
Okay. Okay. Give me your top three music videos.
Oh my
Like
god.
what's some fire? And you hold on. I want your top three. Then I'm give you like my top three that I love. No top. Like no. Fucking.
Oh my goodness. I feel
You want
so
to
put on
go?
the
I can
spot and
go,
I
and then
don't
I'll let you go if you
know.
want to do.
I feel so put on the spot and I don't know. Okay, hold on.
It's no interview, girl. You on the spot. It's your interview.
I told you I'm shy. Dang girl. Wow. Give me a second. Let me think. Let me think on that.
Take your time. We got
Hmm.
all day. We here for you. That it's here for you.
Ah. Oh my God, I watched a video in so long. Yes, I watch music videos all the time. This is why this is crazy because I really do like watch a billion music videos all the time.
I don't watch them anymore, but I know that it's some in my head that I'm like, I ain't never gonna forget this. I ain't never gonna forget this. Like,
Mm. I'm Sierra Promise is one of my favorites. Okay, I love
okay,
the CC video.
okay,
She
okay.
gets down.
I like that.
I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind. Nothing
Okay.
comes to mind right now. I don't know. I'm kind of like, wait, I'm stumped.
Okay. I'm gonna give some artists. Is it some Jay-Z, some Beyonce? Is it something
I,
Sierra,
I mean,
something Lotto, something who else is up? Chris Brown? Um, is it Cisco? Is it is it old school or new school?
to be honest,
Um,
you cannot go wrong with a Busta Rhymes or Missy Elliott video. You cannot.
no
Like that's
faking.
where you're gonna Janet Jackson,
No.
you're gonna pull Michael Jackson, you're gonna pull creative from there, period.
Oh,
Like there's
fucking.
no way. But then I really do, I mean, first off, Beyonce's my girl. Love my queen down. You know what I'm saying? Love that girl. She is really good. She's talented. I really love SZA's music videos. They really kind of don't make a lot of sense, and I really, really vibe with them because they have a certain point of artistry that I can just connect with. I
Okay.
really love Kendrick Lamar's music videos as well because
Oh.
they're so simplistic sometimes, and they have so much in them, and I just feel like they just hit the nail over the head every time for me. Um,
Like that.
hmm, another artist. You know who videos I used to love? Britney
Who?
Spears.
Britney Spears. Nah. Oh, you know what?
Britney
Okay.
Spears had the videos.
I'm with you. You know what? We're gonna skip. I love some. I love Britney Spears because Britney Spears. I feel like she was a different type of beast. Like I really wish Hunger didn't fall off the way she did and things didn't turn out for her the way they did. But Britney could have been on like she could have really. She did some things. I ain't gonna lie. But
Like
I wish I would have saw her last longer in the game. Brittany was a goat for sure.
like
Brittany was a goat.
Lucky, Toxic, Slave for You. Like those videos really
Oh
they
yeah,
really had some they really had a lot of fire.
yeah.
But
It
nothing
did.
beats the Missy Elliott video. Sorry.
Um, that's a different beast. I that Missy is. I think she is probably one of the most underrated female producers ever. Well, no, I
Mm,
ain't gonna say that because I feel like if you know when you think of a female producer, Missy automatically comes. But just her creativity,
yeah.
the fact that you brought up Missy is really funny because she's multi-talented, just like you are. Like just like you. The fact that she not only produces but she writes and she sings and she's fucking top tier at them is crazy. The fact
Yeah.
that your creative direction is just as top tier as your makeup is crazy. Like
Oh,
that's
thank
just
you.
crazy. Is I don't know how. Like that is
Okay.
insanity. Missy is goaded. Like I love her. I
I,
can't stand Rain
I hope
Fire.
to work with her one day, seriously.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Missy is that's my girl Missy. I
Yeah.
would say my favorite videos are number one, just because I've loved this video since I was a kid. Like, is Sean Paul temperature? The fact that
Okay, that's a good video.
bro, that video, when I saw that, I don't know how old I was. I probably was like middle school, maybe middle school when that video came out. But when that song came out and I saw that video on what is, I don't know, like MTV or whatever it came on,
Yeah.
and it was the different seasons. It wasn't just like it could have been in a bed, it could have been hot, it could have been Nelly's like hot, it could have been something like that. But the fact that he switched for the temperatures,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is done. This is done. That was so
Mhm.
sealed in my brain. I want a birthday party. I
Mhm.
wanted a birthday party with different seasons like that. I have not gotten that birthday party yet. I'm determined to get it before I leave this earth. To have a
Okay,
birthday
let's
party with
do
different
it.
seasons. That was fire. My second one got to be Normani. I think that's in Normani and Cardi B. I don't
Okay,
know.
no, that's a beautiful video.
That video was heat. Like it
That is
was.
that's a beautiful video.
Yes. I love the video. I love it. And then just for like she was very this was something new. This was a kind of a modern look kind of and it was just out of the norm for her. Beyonce 7-Eleven, I think that's the name of it. I like that. I don't know
Oh,
why. That was just like
I
me and
love
my
stuff.
homegirls playing around. That was like one of my favorites. So
Yes, please look at videos for creativity. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yes.
please do.
Yes.
Magazines,
Oh definitely
videos, those
magazine.
are my favorite things to look at for creativity. And
Yeah.
honestly, like, play your favorite artist and watch their videos. Some videos you're gonna be like, I don't really love that. Some videos
Yeah.
like I love that.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
agree. I like that.
You could tell who had a budget.
Oh. Man, that's the one. Hey, that is really the one. You
You
could
could
really
tell who had the budget.
and who didn't. You be
Hmm.
like, this look like some stuff. This
Yeah.
look like some stuff. I liked you know what? I don't know. I think you did say him, but Busta Rhymes, "Touch It," the remix with everybody featured. easily one of my favorite. That was also a good. That was like one of my favorite music videos too. I don't know what my
Yeah.
thing is with switching with colors and bright colors because Temperature did the same thing. Busta Rhymes Touch Your Remix did the same thing. And I think that's Bootylicious by Destiny Child when they switched to
Yes.
different colors. That was, I don't know what my thing is with that thing, but I love that when they do that. It's just, it's classic. You can't beat it. It's
Yeah.
guaranteed to like,
I've
it's,
I've I've been wanting to redo a video very similar to those. So soon come.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Okay. So let's get more into let's talk about this shoot. So you partner with Dej on the shoot,
Yep.
but you guys haven't seen the shoot like, and I got to give you a credit. I don't know if I told you like congratulations or like this was amazing, but that
Thank you so
shoot
much.
was fire. You're welcome.
Thank
I don't know if it was the clothes, it was the look, if it was the chair she was standing on, but the whole thing together was like chef's kiss.
thank you.
What like okay, so tell me exactly what was your inspiration behind like doing the creative directing for that shoot?
To be honest, I knew that Dage was dropping an album, and I kind of just wanted to flow into that
Mm-hmm.
vibe for her album in the summer that had came out. And I just, when I see people and I'm about to do a photo shoot for them, I kind of look at them as a project. Like, okay, she is my project. How can I make her as beautiful, as clean,
Mm,
as polished? Like, what's going to pop out on her page? What are people
yeah.
going to jaw drop about if she drops it? Like, what is this going to look like for her? And that's just what I did. I just brought it to life that way. We've done so much more stuff since then. Like, we just got off a tour and stuff.
I,
So
are we getting there?
we've been like, so for that,
We
it
getting
was just
there.
like I just wanted her. I knew she used to rock braids all the time back in the day, so I knew she would really kill like a braided baldy, like
Yeah.
just all of these things that I've seen her dress like and her makeup. We hyped up the blush a little bit more. And I just wanted her to have this androgynous, beautiful vibe that she always has. And
Yes.
I just wanted to, pop her page off. I wanted her to, have a little something, something, something. And that's just what happened.
That I had the perfect word for the androgynous vibe. That has always I feel like that has been her signature vibe. And
Yeah.
whoever she works with, and clearly including you, have done such a great job sticking to it and making sure that it's not too much one or the other. Like it always still gives a little hint of masculinity, but it's still always a sexiness and femininity and softness to it. And
Yeah.
it's like she eats that shit up. Like she
She
eats that
does.
shit
She
up.
knows exactly.
Yes. Yes. She eats that shit up. Um,
Oh, yes, I did actually. I did the production for the tour. I styled Dage. I did the stage design. So yeah.
can't
Mhm.
believe to get out my comments saying stuff that I ain't got a chance. I was getting there.
But thank you so much.
Yes, let's talk. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk. Let's. Okay, so this is so. First off, let me ask this because I don't know if you've done any tours. Was this your first tour
It
or
was
your
my
first time tour?
first tour,
Okay,
and I will
so
I will literally never forget it.
I know with you. I don't think you will. Like this is amazing. Okay, so let's talk to me about what does a create how does a creative director prepare to go on tour? Like what is give me the logistics. Like are you packing certain things? Like how are you prepared
Yes.
to go on tour?
I carried 3 suitcases. One my personal, one being Dage clothes, before her styling for tour only, and then the set design for the tour for the stage. And I
Okay.
carried those from city to city, state to state, country to country.
Wait, you carried them or you created them like base
I,
per se?
I carried
Oh, gotcha.
suitcases
Okay.
from
So
city to city,
now,
state to state, country to country.
yes, because you did. I saw that. I did see that. I was following along. Okay, so I feel like I got so many questions. We ain't got all this time in the world. Okay, what is it? Okay, talk to me. What is it like being on tour? How does it like? How where do you go when it comes to creative directing on the stage? Is that like setting up the props? Is that making sure the lights look a certain way? We usually see like when I think of creative directing, I think about Beyonce sitting down with all of them engineers and saying the lights look yellow and I need them to look white. Is that
Exactly.
what you're doing? That is what
Exactly.
you're doing.
So, so we created this caution tape.
Yes.
before you get to go on tour. We created this caution tape for Fuck a Friend Zone that was specifically for tour. The dancers, we even had dancers outfits made out of those for a segment of the tour. And I would design the stage with roses and candles and redness and all of these things. And then for each set, so Jacquees and Dej performed a set from Fuck a Friend Zone 1 first, and then it would be Jacquees, and then it would be Dej, and then it would be them again. So I would talk to lights and production on that side to make sure that lighting was different for each segment. Rather, we had spotlights for each dancer that popped out. All the videos for intermissions was from me. The videos for the thing was created. So yeah. The outfit changes, styling Dej, sometimes me and Jacquees stylists aside, we would get together and be able to style them in like very similar outfits. We would get brands to send us stuff, or we would pull or get stuff, and it was amazing. Each
That
outfit
is
was different. We had to have meet and greet outfits. We had to have different hair, different makeup, different everything. So it was pretty intense, but it was so much fun. It was such a blessing, honestly. Like, there's a certain high that you have on tour that it's hard to come down from.
I
So
can imagine.
yeah, I did all of that though. Like,
Oh, girl, what the hell? What the hell? Okay,
yeah,
like where do you have time to plan all these things? I know you're not. I know when it comes to her, like you're not pulling from scratch because obviously you know what her style is. You have an idea. How like what is going through your mind most of the day? Are you just like are you on edge to make sure that the lights are right and the dancers
yes,
are there? Like what?
yes.
Walk me through like what are you feeling when? Let's walk through this. The first night on tour, you've already done the stage. Like we're getting ready for performances.
Oh, first
What
night on
what does
tour.
it feel like?
First night on tour was maybe like one of the most overwhelming days of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I first off, we have to travel. So we travel,
Yeah.
we're there. Then we have call times. We have to make sure that we have call times because we also had openers. And then sometimes we would bring out another person if we were in certain cities. So we had to have call times. I would go to the venue, me and a couple other people from Jacquees' team, and we would go to the venue and we would have our sound engineer there and we would have to go through sound check for all the artists. And then we would have to run through the videos to make sure all the videos played with sounds and they knew exactly what order the videos were going to go in. We had to go through lighting to know that each lights would be at this time and this time. Then we had to go through security checks and setups because we would pull people on stage for Dej's set from one of the songs. And then we had to go through the dressing rooms, setting up all the stuff for dressing rooms, making sure that her glam was on point, everything like that. And then also, we have a team. So we have a team full of women, a Deja's team, and then Jacquees had a team full of men. So so we would collectively try to come together as much as we can to make sure that each night was amazing. Like each night the show was going strong. We started adding like different visuals in where we had a camera that would pan to Dej and Jacquees and then pan to the audience. There was a whole different setup for that. Like it would be intense, but once you did it, you could do it all over again, do it all over again, do it all over again, and do it all over again. And I actually took my girlfriend with me to the Detroit show because we live here, and I had her go through full production with me, and literally she was like, "Whoa." She was like, I'm tired. My body hurts. How do you do this every day? Like, I'm running. Sometimes I would run up like 2, 3 flights of stairs, run back down, go to the front of the house, come back to the stage, running behind booths. I had a headset on. I'm yelling in the headset. Like, it was a time. And I'm just so grateful for it.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank
That's
you.
I'm not gonna lie. I hear you talking about how stressful it is and how fun it is. I can imagine. I can imagine what that high is like. That sounds so fucking fun.
It
That
is a
sounds
it's a
fun.
certain high that
Yeah.
like wow. And Dej and Jacquees, they put on a show every night, no matter what. And I really commend them for that. It's a lot of work to put on a show, to get out there and use your vocals and use your body to dance and to move and to, stay in high spirits and have a great time. And we got out there and we did that every night. So I'm very proud of them.
I like it. I love that. That sounds
Yeah,
fun. I've never done a tour. I hope one day maybe I do get to tour with this show. That'll be amazing.
that would be
But
amazing.
that's fire.
Thank you.
That is so fun. I would be thinking about that all day. Like, I wonder if she did this. Oh, I wonder what this is like. I would be thinking about that all day. Um, let's let's talk about, okay, so you go on tour,
Mhm.
you talk about your first day. Talk to me about what was the feelings on your last day of tour. Like, what was that like?
Oh my God. So last tour, the last day of tour was honestly, sorry, all these words are in my face. I was trying to see, but
No, no, no.
the last day of tour was our London show.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, that was my first time out of the country. I actually got my passport just to go out of the country for tour. I did. Um, once again such an amazing opportunity. I met some really
Yeah,
great people, cool people in London. Um, that night, the energy was so high. It was just such an amazing thing for all of us to go and experience. Some of us had never been out of the country. We
yeah.
were we were living our dreams, in London for this tour, and it was so monumental because the crowd. I mean, we sold out a show every night.
That's what I'm talking about.
We sold out London. The venue was gigantic, okay? And selling that out and just seeing all the love that they had from these fans, and it started to become a thing. Some fans would come to 2 or 3 shows, in the States. They was
Wow.
coming to 2 or 3 shows. They knew me, they knew our team, they knew, they would, hey, how you doing? Like stuff like that. And after every show we give out our tape and our roses, and it was just it
Oh
was
my goodness.
amazing. I would say the London show, I think that was the first night I cried. I had wanted to like let out like a beautiful cry of like, oh my God, I did this. This is so cool. And after our London show, I let out a big cry. And you know what? We celebrated. We had a good time. And I don't know. It's just been amazing. Like, it was amazing. We left there and went straight to the BET Awards. So it was like,
Oh,
went straight to LA. So it was like, it was just, it was a high that I was just like, woo. I'm,
yeah.
um,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Okay, so is it so is touring like what you see on TV? Like, I gotta ask that question. I hate that's such a cliche question. But is touring like what you see on TV? Is it you guys coming off the stage and then rushing into the back for a change? Is it like, avoiding and hiding from people because some fans are crazy and stuff? Is
Yes.
it really getting
Yes.
off the flight, rushing to the, is it like that? Is it just like what it is, what it seems like on
It's
TV?
exactly like what it is. Like, we traveled as a team. So me and Dej and our team, Yellow World, we traveled together.
Mm-hmm.
So we went through that every day, even in the airports, you know what I'm saying? Because of course she's gonna get noticed. So it's like we're walking, we with her, we figuring it out, we grabbing stuff. Of course, we like to disguise her and stuff, but it's Dage. She kind of like, oh, I know it's you, so hey girl, like,
Oh my
whatever. So
goodness.
yes, it was very much like hopping off the tour, hopping off the sprinters, going into venues, trying to like get away from the crowd. Of course, everyone had security. We had a great security team. The changes were not quick changes because she's a woman.
Yeah.
We took my girl to the back, gave her time, let her change, and then we brought her back to the front. Different stages, different venue setups. We had to get to know the venue. Sometimes there would be tricky doors where you had to go through one door with a code and run around this way. Sometimes you have to run up flights of stairs depending on where the dressing rooms are. So it was a lot, and I had to be there for every step. So we have to like count down. We'll all be on the headset, like me, the DJ, the production that's sitting in lighting.
Wow.
We're counting down on the headset, like, okay, 3, 2, 1, like go. And putting
Oh,
her on stage, putting Jacquees on stage, making sure they look their best. Like, yeah, it's
that
exactly
sounds so
what you
good.
see. It's
That is amazing.
exactly what you see. Yeah.
That is fire. I love that. I want to do that. I want to do. I want to be the person that's in the back and they're like 3, 2, 1. I'm like, let's talk on this and podcast. I want to do that. Okay.
Manifest that, queen.
Okay, okay. See you here. You see you here. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, kid. I had saw that post, and as soon as I saw your post, and I counted. I got a little paper over there on my desk, and I was like, "Get Key on show."
And I'm all like, oh, I don't know. I'm scared.
And I was like, I'm like, man, is she gonna do it? And then
I'm
that's
good.
when I started following your page. I was like, but damn, she big. I was like, I don't know, man. She got a lot of people on her. I don't know. It was just like, shoot your shot, Cheryl. Still shoot it.
Shoot your
Still
shot.
shoot it.
Shoot your child. Yeah, no. I love any listen, you a beautiful black woman doing something really great and positive, and I just why wouldn't I want to be a part of it? I appreciate you.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we got to get into our segment, true or false.
Oh, nerve.
Um, oh. Well, so you and Ari, well, one of them, well, you know what? You know what? I do want to do that segment, but one of them was, are you a part of the LGBTQ community? But you already gave it
Let's true or false
away.
it, babe.
Okay, true or false? Are you a part of the LGBTQ community?
True. I am part of the eligibility community. Um True. I am and have been my whole entire life.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, let's. You know what? I'm talking about this. I want to talk about this with you. One, because I thought I don't know. I don't even think I saw your girlfriend on your page. I don't know if I did. I may have, but
Maybe.
something gave it away. If I didn't, I know I was looking. I was like, no. I know. I can see it. I can see it. And then you said, I was like, oh dang, she didn't gave it away already. Okay, but talk to me about. Let's talk about that. Sexuality is such a big thing.
Yeah.
Like how? Like you, so you're gay? Are you gay? Or are you bisexual?
I'm gay.
Okay, you gay. Okay. So what, you've never like me, you've never been like, oh, he's fine, I want to do it with him, or I want to be with him.
No,
You
men
always,
are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
I've been a lesbian since I can remember. I came out when I was 13, so
What?
I'm
How did people
33.
take it? Like, were they okay with that, or what was that like?
To be honest, I think my family took it well. Like my mom and my sisters and my grandma, like, I've always been a I am who I am type of person, from the way that I
Yeah,
dress, from how I wear my hair, the things I like. So when it came to me coming out, to me, it was just like, this is who I am. So accept me or don't accept me, and I'm still gonna be me.
period. I like
So,
that.
my coming out story is not as heavy
Yeah,
as people's, and I respect that in every way possible. Don't get me wrong. Some family did not mess with it, but I didn't really care. It wasn't really they not of importance to me to care about my life and what I was doing. You know what I
absolutely.
mean? And
Yeah,
now to this day, like, I'm me. So it is what it is.
I like that. Okay, so this is what I gotta ask, because I feel like I talked to some older people that are in the LGBTQ community. That stuff, it just be so many letters, and then you get to say community, and it just don't go right. Okay, so I feel like I talk to older people in the community, and they're like, "Baby, don't come to me with all that. Don't come to me with none of them pronouns. What you see me is what I am." And sometimes they're gay men or they're gay women. They're like, "What do I look like?" And I'm like, "A woman. That's what you call me." And it's like, "All right, well, my bad. I just want to make sure I'm respecting everybody." How
Yeah.
do you feel about the pronoun situation? What is that like with you?
Okay, so for me, gender and sexuality are different.
Yes, they are. Yep.
They are very different things. I have friends that are they, them, he, him, her, she. Does not matter to me. Will never matter to me. It's not my life. It depends on however that person wants to live their life. I think no one
Yeah.
should judge anyone. I think that someone should be respectful to whomsoever pronouns they are announcing at that time. I think that a lot of people have an issue with pronouns in the community, as far as like in the trans community as well. And I just think that it's nobody's business or life except for that person's that's living it. And you should just respect other people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really look at it as any other thing. If my friend texts me right now and said, "Hey, I'm they them," then they're they them, and that's what I go by. And if I decided to go by he him tomorrow, I hope somebody respects it, and that's just it. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, there's nothing more. As a lesbian woman, it would be homophobic and insane for me to be like, I care so much about. No, I don't. I am an older gay. I am a gay person that's been around forever, and I wouldn't care if someone wanted to be purple. It's just what it is. Like,
Yeah.
that's their life. I live my life and they live their life, and you just
I
respect other people's and their boundaries and their sex and their gender. That's it.
I like that. I like that.
It's literally
I
that
like
simple. It's
that.
that simple. I know a lot of people don't look at it like that. Like, I had to teach my mom what that meant and what that was in this world. You know what I mean? And it's always a learning moment. You just have to be teachable.
Yes,
You
I
have to be
like that.
open.
I like that. I
Yeah.
think, and it's, oh, that's my favorite thing when it comes to um I'm going to call them the community. I can't say the letters again. I just can't. When it comes to the community, I think that the biggest thing and I want to now check me if I'm wrong or correct me if I'm wrong. I don't feel like you have to accept how nobody lives their life. All you need to worry about is yourself. But at the very bare minimum, you need to respect people. You don't have to care about what they do. You ain't got to like how they do it. But at the very minimum, you need to respect people and how they operate. You don't need to go out your way to do no harm to nobody. You don't need to go out the way to make no harm happen to nobody else. At the bare minimum, respect people. That's it. I ain't got to care about how you live. Like, I don't even, that ain't my business. No, what you eat don't make me shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But at the
Agreed.
very least, I need to respect you. So basic communication, basic, courtesy, manners, that stuff should never go out the window.
I
Because
agree. I think that's just for anything or anyone though. Like respect is always number one. I'm not, walking up to no straight person like, fuck you. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't really care what you're doing. Like, it's not my business. Obviously,
I like
the
that.
gay community has had a lot of issues, and we've had a lot of hate and hate
Yeah,
crimes towards us and
yeah,
things like that, which is very disheartening. It's very sad. So I
yeah,
hope that as the years go on, people decide to start being a little bit respectable, and that's just what it is. But I am a black queer woman, so it is one of those things that's like, it's a minority of the minority, and it's like
yeah,
respect us, respect people, period.
yeah. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. So do you ever, um, because I feel like sometimes I see people that are part of the community and they don't like they don't care to be involved with like I would say all the politics of it. I'm gonna say I feel like it's the politics of it. It's just like I've been gay for so long, baby. Like I'm just gay. Like that's it. I'm not into all that. Like, do you care? Like, and I don't want to say they don't advocate, but I just feel like the ones that I'm thinking about, they just go about their life. They not showing up at no rallies. They not doing all of it. They're not doing all of that, and they're okay with that. And then you have younger ones who are they're into the politics, they're into the advocacy, they're into that. Like, where do you find yourself? Are you at the rallies and are you at these events? Are you advocating or are you just like, I'm just gay, let me be, please?
No, I think that if you're in a community, regardless of the community, you should always advocate for that community. I'm
Ooh.
going to advocate as a lesbian woman for the LGBTQ community because that's who I am. It is part of who I am, and I
Mm.
can never ignore that. Honestly, regardless, if I was a straight woman, I would still rally for the LGBTQ community, is what I'm saying. Like, you go for what you know. If you believe in something or if you love something, because I think everything should be led with love. I do everything with love. My tagline as a creative director is create with love. So I just go into everything with love. So I wouldn't care what it was for. If, like I said, if people wanted to become purple people, I would be like, you know what, I
I
support
like
you.
that. I
And
like
that's just what it is. So the politics, you can't ignore them because it is real. Reality of the situations are always
it
clear.
is.
You can't ignore
It
them. So
is.
I'm always going to rally for what I believe in. Yeah.
I like that. I
Hmm.
like that. So I'm glad we touched on this because now I want to ask you, was there I mean, you're a lesbian woman and I believe I can't say for certain, I believe Dej is bisexual. I can't say for certain, but I've just seen, in the blogs and whatnot.
Hmm.
Was that special to connect with her and work with her on this shoot? Like was that did you guys being part I don't know if she wanna say she's a part of the community, but I just seen in the blogs again. Did you guys having like the same sexuality? Like, was that a connecting point with you guys, or like, did that matter anymore when you guys were
Mm,
living together?
I don't think that was a big connecting point for us. I mean, obviously, like we could connect in things, and honestly,
Yeah,
like I can talk about any other person's sexuality because that's her business.
yeah.
Um, but we really connected because we're both Aries,
Oh,
so that's more of our connection. And then
okay.
obviously we have other things in common, but I connect. That's what I'm saying. Like most of my team is straight. I don't really, you know. I don't know. And people look at me as like a auntie gay. So it's just like
I think again.
it's like one of those things that's like, it doesn't matter. You're gay, straight, it doesn't matter.
I like that. Okay. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I wanted to know. I feel like sometimes it can be such a touchy. Let me not say that. That's cap. So it is a touchy subject, and I always
Absolutely.
want to know and have those conversations without it being so tense sometimes. Because sometimes they get tense, and I want to be able to ask respectfully with integrity and get
Yeah.
those answers and find out if that matters. Because I feel like your sexuality don't be that important. Because again, what you don't make me shit. That's your business.
Yeah.
But I do know that it matters, and like you said, you can't ignore the politics. They are real. They are present, and I
Yeah.
think that I don't know. I just be willing to have the conversation just to put it out there, like, what is it, or what does it look like on the other side, or how does this present, and just have them see what it looks like. So I like that. Okay. So let's get into what was I about to do?
You said true or false.
I did. I did true or false. Okay. So all right, let's go. So I got them off the top of my head. Okay. So true or false? You were born on the west side of Detroit. Or I'm sorry, born and raised on the west side of Detroit.
False.
Where were you? Where are you born and raised?
I'm actually from Inkster, Michigan.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was looking it up, and I don't know where. This is the second time. I need to work on my research because I got some conflicting information about a guest before, and I was like, let me clarify.
I'm actually from
Okay.
Michigan. I mean, I've lived in Detroit, since I've been old enough to live on my own and stuff. So, like, yeah. But I'm from Inkster, Michigan. My family lives in Inkster.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, dang. Well, I had to play dumb before about the Aries thing because that's what I was going to ask too, but I didn't think everybody knew. Okay, but true or false? Are you an Aries?
True. And I'm an Aries. Like, I'm very much an Aries. March 22nd. If you get to know me, you'll know that she's an Aries. For
Okay,
real.
so I don't know. I don't know much about any other zodiac symbols except for
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini. I don't know. It's somewhere on me. Okay, but what are Aries like? What does that mean? Like, what are they like?
Hmm. Aries are um how do I describe an Aries? Aries have a sense of fashion.
Okay.
You always can tell the Aries apart from their sense of fashion. I would say that. Aries can be mean. They could be very, very mean. But they don't mean anything about it. They're a bit irrational. Okay. Sometimes they
Okay.
just speak before the full thought has processed. Sometimes people say we're like rah, like people say we're like very like rah all the time. Super energetic. I would say most Aries are like extrovert, introvert. Like we can put on the face and be outside and have a good time and all of this stuff, but at home we just like homebodies and chilling. Like I wouldn't have put on makeup today if I didn't have to do this. Not gonna lie, I got on jogging pants and my house shoes, so I'm just a very chill girl.
I do it.
Aries are always super artistic. Every Aries I know is an artist. Every single one in some way, shape, or form, some medium. I would say we're really cool. We're really good lovers when we want to be in love.
Mm.
When we want to be, they say Aries are cheaters. Who knows? I don't know. Not my business. I don't know.
I heard y'all quiet and sneaky.
Quiet.
And
Aries,
sneaky. And
Aries are
sneaky.
okay. Sneaky might be in there, but quiet. I don't know about no quiet Aries for real. Sneaky.
You know what? You said your birthday.
March 22nd.
You know what? I don't like, yeah, I don't know too much outside of my own. But I do know a couple mother effers' birthdays who about 4 or 5 days after yours, and they sneaky as hell. Oh,
I
they
know,
so
but
sneaky.
I know a Gemini not speaking on no Aries.
Them niggas is all
I
them is
know a
sneaky.
Gemini is not speaking on Aries.
Sneaky. Am I sneaky? I would say I was sneaky. I was
Are
very
you a
quiet.
May or June Gemini?
I'm May. I'm May
May
20,
what?
May 28th.
Okay, my mom's birthday is May 23rd, babe. My best friend is Gemini in June, and I just know a little something about y'all, okay?
We are cool people, bro. We are cool
Cool. Cool and sneaky, not
people.
the same thing.
We are
Cool.
cool people.
Yeah, Gemini cool. It depends on what side you on.
People. We are some cool. I feel like, you know what? I feel like there's literally, I know everybody said Gemini has like two sides, but I feel like Geminis are some of the most distinctive people. Like there are two of us. Not like in one person, but like you even, and it doesn't even matter the birthday. You got some Geminis that are super cool. Like you wouldn't even know they're Gemini. And then
Yeah.
you got some that are like me that tweak out. But
Yeah.
my point is, like, they're very distinctive people. Like when they tell you a Gemini, you be like, dang, you is, and it's like a cool one. Like my boyfriend is a Gemini too, but he is so cool, so calm, so collected. And I'll be in a car spazzing out, and he just be like, it ain't that
Ah.
deep, it ain't that serious, and I just be like, oh, I
So you
can't stand it. I don't know. We are very distinctive people. I can't believe he's so calm.
so
I
you
really
date
don't.
your sign.
You know, you know what? I did not. Let me tell you, I'm glad you said that. I did not. I low key, every male Gemini that I ever think about that I ever dated, we never got along. I don't know what my man got.
So
I
you
don't know
dated
what God put
several
in him.
Geminis.
You said what?
You dated several Geminis.
Several.
Oh,
And we ain't man, we never click. Like we be like we're good friends, but romantic partners we never make. We just clash. It never
interesting.
works. It never
Well,
works.
placements for signs, if you ever decide to look into it, they do matter. Like
Think
placements,
so too.
houses, all of those things do matter. I date an Aries as well, so it is an Aries relationship. Yeah. So, the signs definitely matter.
Okay, so what is it like dating your own sign? Like, are you all the same person,
Um,
or
I would say a lot of things we are like, but we have a lot of differences. She's an April Aries and I'm a March Aries, so
oh,
we have a
okay.
little bit of a difference there. You could definitely tell the differences. She's definitely more introverted than I am. I'm kind of like social. Hey, hey, hey. So, I love that we have a different side to
Feel
each.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, I don't get too much in your relationship. How long y'all been together?
We've been together for 3 years. We've been dating for a little over 3 years, but we've been together as a relationship for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. I ain't gonna get too much. I just wanted to know. I like that. I'm so happy for you. Are you
I'm,
do y'all have plans to get married? Do y'all care to get married?
I think we're both just like I think we both talk about marriage, but I was previously engaged, so I don't kind of like it's not like a forefront thing for us. So
Gotcha.
we're working on building, what we have and what it is between us before we decide to get married. But I do think
Yeah.
that it will come because, well, we're Aries. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're a bit irrational. So we're just
I
taking
like
our
that.
time to figure it out and stuff. But I do think it will come. Marriage is very politics for me. I have like this for marriage. It's kind of like, yeah. So yeah, so we'll figure that out when it happens.
I like that. Okay, I don't want to dive too much into it. But you say you were engaged before. You're not like. Did you call off, or did your
I
fiance
call
call off?
I
Was that
call
hard to do?
yes.
It was hard. Yeah.
It was hard, but it needed to happen and
Yeah. Do you think?
hopefully the flourishing.
Do you think? Um.
I mean, this ain't my first rodeo is all I'm saying. This is just not my first rodeo.
Do you? Do you think after being engaged and then calling it off? Because okay, so I hear a lot of people get married, and some people are like, "I ain't never gonna do that shit again, man. It's not for me." And some people are like, "No, it inspired me. I want to do it again." Do you think that you like just based on that experience alone, not your current girlfriend? Do you think that experience alone like made you go away from marriage?
No, I think the way of the world has made me have a different outlook on marriage, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like the way of the world and the things that are happening on a daily basis in our
Mhm.
current world makes me just be like, is it happening? Like what are we marrying for? Because some people say they marry for love, but in reality, it's a business, and that's my
Well,
business. So don't get to talk a joke to me. I know people feel a certain way about that, but that's just my take on it. But when it happens, it'll happen. I believe in love. I believe in marriage. I believe in having children and building a
yeah,
foundation, a home, and a family, and all that good stuff. So I'm open to it. Um, I don't let anything kind of like affect my now life. Like my past never.
mm,
Like I'm always like, it happened. It's over with. Out of sight, out of
mm,
mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that you said that you never let anything from the past like affect your now. It
No,
happens over with. That's exactly how I feel when it comes to dating. Like especially dating, I feel like sometimes people carry so many scars from past relationships, and rightfully
yeah,
so because sometimes that should be traumatic as fuck. Like you
under,
should absolutely carry some of that with you. But
understand.
sometimes you'll just be like, man, that shit dead and gone, baby. That ain't nobody think about that. Ain't nobody think
Yeah.
about that. Ain't
I
nobody
wouldn't
think
be
about
able to fall in love if I carried all the shit I had to carry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. You know, women is men crazy. Date a woman.
that. That is, I agree 100%.
That's a whole nother ball game, baby.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I would not be able to if I carried. You ain't never lied. That's real. I think. And what else did you say? Damn, you made some really good points. I want to say something else. You know, it's okay. It don't even matter. Um, but Keith, I have enjoyed talking to you. I'm so glad you said yes. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad that you came on the show. Like, I'm so happy to have you. Like,
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming.
thank you. I hope it was cool. You know, I didn't know what you was gonna ask, so I hope nobody is mad at any of my answers. Please don't get in my DM so I can drink to me because I'm not the one. I
Girl,
love
it's alright. They
look at
gonna
me.
we have to lock that
I,
shit up. Okay,
I
but
love.
we gotta get some questions. I gotta get some advice from you.
Oh,
Um,
ooh.
because you are clearly a pro in the game. As far as makeup, for anybody that's looking to get into makeup that wants to become a professional MUA, what pieces of advice do you have to give them?
I would say, something that I heard the other day when I was at yoga. It was really crazy. I know this is like so weird to even connect those two, but she said, mind your own mat. And when she said that, it kind of made me say, like a stay in your own lane type of thing. So
Yeah,
everyone in Detroit, are you from Detroit? I didn't even ask.
I am. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
everyone in Detroit or Michigan, you know, that does makeup, everyone does makeup differently, right? So you find who, to me, there's a lot of beautiful pro makeup artists. You know,
oh
I can name
yeah.
off so many. Like there's so many pro makeup artists out here doing their thing. I would say if you enjoy what that person is doing, if you like that and that's what you want your artistry to look like,
Mm.
reach out to them. Take a
Oh,
class. Ask, can you come sit in? Learn some tips and tricks for them and be willing to learn. Be
yeah.
willing. Because a lot of people think, oh, I can do a base. I know what I'm doing. No, you have to learn. Learn all the tips and tricks and techniques. Learn the products that are being used and learn how to
Mhm.
use the products. I also do not think that you have to go super high end on your products ever in life. Okay? My foundation I got on today cost me $6. Okay?
And the paper
So
too.
thank you. But I just think that you have to worry about your own brush when doing makeup.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. Like don't try to be like, oh my God, they got all these clients and they booking these clients and this, that, and the third, because you might become a makeup artist that wants to do editorial makeup and do photo shoots. You might become a makeup artist that wants to do bridal. You might become a makeup artist that only wants to teach. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You might not be a client based makeup artist. And I also say, if anything, go work at Mac. I'm an OG Mac girly. Worked at Mac for a long time. Would go back to Mac in a heartbeat. It's a beautiful place to be able to express yourself through makeup, whether it's you doing your makeup and getting clients or doing clients at the counter and learning about products and learning how to use the products.
Mm.
Very easy space for you to do that. So I always say go to a makeup counter, a prestige makeup counter, learn your products, learn how to use them, and dive in. Like dive in. Start posting. I'm doing makeup today.
I
Like
like
who's gonna be like, she don't know what she's doing? No, just pull. I'm doing makeup
no
today.
for
Pull up.
real.
Like
No for real.
that's really how it is. Because I just told my cousin yesterday when we went to go work out, like I'm gonna post that I'm doing makeup this weekend. See what people say. She was like, girl, because I people ask me to still do their makeup to this day. I'm actually doing my best friend's makeup for her wedding in October. So it's like I just makeup is something like once you learn it, I don't feel like you can lose it.
Yeah. I like that.
Everyone's face is different.
Yeah.
Your face is different from mine. Your skin is different from mine. And I think that, you just have to mind your own brush. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
ask you one more thing and I'm not gonna forget this one.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not gonna forget this one thing. Okay. Creative directing.
Yeah.
What advice do you have? Give me one piece of advice for somebody that's like, I feel like I could do things differently or I want to do these music videos. What would you say to them? How do they get into creative directing?
Honestly, I would say when you start seeing people like me and other people in the city that are doing something, we'll usually post like looking for an assistant, looking for a model, looking for this, looking for that, looking for a PA. Sometimes it's paid, sometimes it's not paid. I say pull up. The easiest way to get on set is to be on set. Be on
Ooh,
set and learn what you're doing. Like stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
I
Seriously.
like that.
But put together your own thing. Grab a photographer who may not be high end, who may not be doing a lot of shoots, but wants to get into it, right? Grab a photographer, grab a makeup artist, grab a stylist that wants to do something and collaborate. It's always collaboration over competition for me. And if you ever want to work with me, you know how to reach me. Just reach out to me and I got you. Like I'm always looking for an assistant, not gonna lie.
I like that. I like
But
that.
I do say like seriously, like figure it out. Try not to steal ideas.
Yeah.
Never mind. I won't. Yeah. Try not to steal nobody's
No, no,
idea.
no. Go into it. Go into what you about to say.
No. Just try not to steal nobody's idea.
Who
Just
say your
try.
idea, Key?
Anyways, just try try to stay in your own lane when it comes to creative directing. Figure out what it is you want to do and create it. Like creativity is so like linear. Like our thoughts are not our thoughts, if I can make sense. Like I might think of something and somebody already might have done it, but it's like it's in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
So
that.
I just think that being creative is not linear. Like I would love to work with so many creative directors and so many artists like in Detroit and outside of Detroit that I like
Yeah.
meet along the way, and I'm like, oh my god, you're so cool. You do the coolest stuff. I would love to collab. So yeah, just get out there. Like I said, if you ever see somebody like looking for extras on set, I don't care if you a stand in. Just go so you could be on set to see how it is to be on set. And
Yeah.
that's how you network. You got to rub elbows in Detroit. You really
Ooh,
do.
you do.
Yeah,
You
you got to
do.
shake hands and kiss the babies. That's what I say all the time.
Yep. You gonna have to, man. You gotta shake a lot of motherfucking hands around the city. You do. You do.
Yes,
I like that.
stay
You
true to
absolutely
yourself
right.
though.
Yeah.
My biggest advice is to stay true to yourself in Detroit and
Absolutely.
in a creative lane because there are certain scenes of people, if you feel like you're not getting invited to certain things, that's just not for you. And it's okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And you're gonna see that a lot. You're gonna see a lot of clicky shit. But if you do it right, and I agree, you stay true to yourself, you will find your own little bubble, your own little lane, your own little group, and you're gonna be smooth selling. You do not always need you don't always need what you think is the biggest and the best to really
I
make
agree.
some shit shake.
I
You
100%.
really could do some shit on your own and go crazy with it. So
I
I
agree.
agree. Now, okay, I lied. I got one more thing, and then I'll ask you what I want to ask you. Who stole your idea, and how do you deal with people? How do you deal with people stealing your ideas?
You know what? I plead the fifth on that one.
Okay, how do you deal with people stealing your ideas? Then you gotta
I've
answer
dealt with
that.
it. I've dealt with it for years. For years. So I just, I plead the fifth. And I just let people rock how they rock. I do 100% believe that what I do can never be done again. I believe that. And that's something it took me a very long time to get to that point to be able to pop my shit, I guess, cuz I don't. I'm very just like, yeah, I did that. I don't need the credit. There's a few things that my credit is not on that I done from the beginning to end. You know what I mean? So just, like I said, just, mind your own mat. Okay? I believe in that for real.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna ask for your expertise. Last week I had Mario, who's a stylist and entrepreneur. She critiqued my outfit. Now I want you to critique my makeup. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm gonna tell you what I got on in case it's
Okay.
not very clear. Okay, so I have on a skin tint.
What kind of skin tint?
What you what kind? Wait, what you mean?
What brand?
Oh, the lip bar.
I look. The lip bar just sent me 2 packages last week. I can't wait to get through.
I love them down real bad. I
I
love them
love
down
the
real
lip
bad.
bar.
I love the lip bar. So I got the lip bar skin tint on. I have really actually naturally nice eyelashes, so I'm not a false lashes girl. So I got on some
Okay.
mascara.
Okay.
I got some black eyeliner on the bottom, and
Come
then
close
I
to the camera.
come close to the camera. I don't look all crazy.
Girl, I can't see. Okay, you look very glowy, very dewy. The skin looks beautiful.
And then
Yeah.
I got I don't know if you see it. I got brown lip liner and then just clear gloss over it. Tweak. Tell me what I did wrong, and what would you do better with my makeup?
Do you have your brows done?
I don't. I do not.
Okay. So honestly, like you kind of have a full face on. You don't have on concealer or anything. You just
I do.
have.
Oh, I lied. I do. I got a little bit. It's a lip bar concealer too.
Okay, so I would just do my brows. Honestly, I would do my brows. Do you have on mascara?
Yep.
I would probably do my brows and then put more of a lighter nude gloss on and not clear with the brown liner.
Okay.
And that would just step up the look just a little bit more. And if you really want to enhance it, throw a little bit of blush on, queen. Nothing wrong with blush, especially on your skin tone. It's gonna be gorgeous.
It is so funny you said that. I literally looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, I need some blush. I ain't got none. I don't even be doing no makeup like that. I did not have no
You don't
blush when
got
I was
this?
little.
What thing I use from the lip bar all the time? This right here.
What's
Cause
that?
I'm at my vanity. So it was. I don't even know if they had this anymore. It's the 4-in-1 face palette.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And I use this like this is like kind of like a highlighter, and then I use this on my skin. This for contour, and this as a blush. Like, girl, please get you a blush.
Oh, I love that. Okay. What? Wait. Okay. So, what color do you have? Tell me what shade you have, or what is the name of it?
Oh, this so old. I have Boss Moves.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it. I knew exactly. As soon as you said that, like when you started, I was like, I knew exactly. I know which. I'm gonna look and see if they got that. I'm gonna
I
look.
have Boss Moves, and you know what? Another blush that I love, cause girl, I'm literally sitting at my thing. First off, I told you I'm a MAC girly, so all MAC blushes, get down. But if you don't want to spend the 30 ball, um, the NYX buttermilk blushes, they're really cute. I love, you know what? This will be really pretty on your skin. Like a orangey, a deep rose would be so pretty, and a purple. A purple on you, chef's
Oh,
kiss.
really?
Chef's kiss. Seriously.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay. I hate to say it, but I have been so brainwashed by just the media that I think when I think of blushes, I think of for lighter complexions, and I don't be following enough um influencers or
Do
makeup
you
artists that show
follow?
blush on my. Do I
Do
follow?
you Danessa Myricks?
I do. I
Well,
do, and she
Danessa
never pops
Myricks
on
is
my
always gonna wear
timeline.
blush. I'm literally crying. I have tears coming down my eyes. That's crazy. But Danessa Myricks is always going to look. You can see my. Of course, I would have this happen. But Danessa Myricks is always a go to. Even like Pat McGrath. That's crazy.
Yes, love her down.
Pat McGrath, she's gonna have everything you need. I can send you some girlies, like some brown skin girlies that I know we
Please
putting
do.
on it
I would
stuff.
like that. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. It just went quiet for a second. I was like, wait a second, what happened?
Oh, I'm fixing my eye because I have a very watery eye, and yeah, it's time for me to take my makeup off.
I feel it. That's what I'm about to do too. So on that note, because okay, your girl can pick up a cue. Let's wrap this episode up, y'all. I have enjoyed you, Keith, like nobody's business. Okay, I'm so happy I shot my shot and you agreed to. You
Yes.
talking about you shy, girl? Bye, girl. Bye. Cause we done had a good time. Okay.
Okay. You're very personable and comfortable, and I love that for you.
Oh, thank
So
you
I
so
wish,
much. I'm glad. I'm so glad
yeah,
because I was wondering. I was like, I know I'm like this, but I don't know. You know, sometimes even if you are who you are, you can't pull it out of people. But I'm so glad that this was that we worked and this was compatible. And I'm glad that you had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a good time.
Okay, good.
I had a great time. I wish you nothing but blessings on your show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to thank my beautiful audience for joining us tonight. I want to thank my beautiful guest Key for joining us tonight. And we gotta go out the same way we came in. Key, you gotta tell people where to find you and how they can support you.
Okay. So you can find me on Instagram because that's really what I use, and Threads at by Key Jackson. Yeah, find me on there. Hit me up. I'm always on there. I'm always on Instagram. Honestly, like message me there. My page is open, so find me there. Talk to me there. Yeah.
I like it. And then you gotta go out the same way you came in as well. You gotta give people something you're grateful for.
Oh, another thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm very grateful for my family.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm very grateful for my family. I have such a beautiful, beautiful family, and I'm just so grateful to be with them crazy people. Okay, I love them. I love being a part of them.
shout out to your people. Shout
Yeah,
out to her family, y'all.
yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go out the same way I came in. Again, I gotta say thank you to everybody for joining us. Our special guest Keith for tonight, our beautiful audience members. Again, this show is not possible without either of y'all because I don't know who the hell would want to hear me talk or who want to talk with me. So thank y'all, everybody for joining us. I'm gonna go out the same way I came in. Something that I'm grateful for tonight. I think I'm grateful for God's mercy. Cause boy, I be fucking some shit up, and he just be loving me still, and I just be like, big God, don't ever let me down, okay?
Don't never let me down.
Don't never let me down. He don't never slip. So shout out to God. Thank you for God's mercy, because I don't know what I would do without it. So that's what I'm grateful for. Again, I want to thank you guys for a great show. Thank you so much for stopping by, Key. I really enjoyed you.
No
Thank you
problem.
to our beautiful audience members. That's all I got for you guys tonight. My name is Sherelle Carter, y'all. I'm the host of Let's Talk the Show, and this and a podcast. I will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.